evangelism, you don't show up. And it's not that you even do it personally. But when we are going to go and have feast, love feast, at the park, even the one we do at the park, so that we can use that to talk to people. You only eat, you don't go and talk to anybody. But ladies and gentlemen, the way the earth is so conditioned that we are living so much on this side of existence, we are very oblivious to what comes after. To what comes after. How, if your eyes opens and your spirit man is very alert to scripture. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some things you do you will never do. There are some things you say you never say. There are some places you go you never go. There are some friends you have been holding on to. You will let them go because they are compromising your future. It never bothered you that that's your close friend who does not know Jesus. If anything happens now, you will never see that person again. Ever and forever. And yet, the person had the answer to life next to him, which is you. But to open this mouth and just... God is not telling you to share John 3:16. Tell them your story. Just tell them your story. How hard could that be, ladies and gentlemen? Telling somebody your story. I was so sickly, but since I knew Jesus, health had come into my bones. That is all. How do you know? We start the question. Question brings answers. Before you know it, you have engaged them in God. Every pen is meant to produce something. Most of what Jesus told his disciples in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, they didn't understand until he died and resurrected. When he died and resurrected, you know, when he was still with them, they were eating and drinking. They were going to party. They were doing everything. He says the bridegroom will soon leave. When he leaves them, then their eyes will open. At the time, they first of all showed them when Pentecost came and they went preaching, they beat them to nonsense. Now, NYSC, now your suffering continues. One of my friends was telling me about one other friend he saw. This guy is huge. You know those guys that go to the gym? Tall, 6-footer, like my brother. Full of biceps and triceps. This guy was huge. And you see him from afar, you'll be so scared. So he came to greet him on his face. I mean, when my friend saw him, he said, wow. You know when a man sees another man and he says there is God though, you know that there is God. But when the guy got to him, huge guy, everybody was, man, he wanted to greet my friend. How are you? As huge as he was, his voice was like that of a lady. How are you? Why are you laughing now? So you can imagine me. Or he's like an arm robber. You know, even you need some voice for some profession. An arm robber comes with a gun. Say, pull it out. Your money or your life. You will look at the guy. You will feel tempted to slap just because of his voice. And that's the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. Until, do you know, the Bible Proverbs says, even if a fool keeps silent, you mistake it for a wise person.